So my name is Menna Ekram. I am a filmmaker from Egypt. I am the writer, director, producer of the short film The Wheel. It's in the Muhr official competition for shorts. It's a 14-minute short film. It's about a couple who work in the circus, and they face a plateau in their relationship, and by a new routine in the circus they're trying to rejuvenate their relationship. So yeah, that's basically The Wheel, and that's basically me.
Where do you draw inspiration from while writing for your short films?
Actually, this film in specific, it was inspired by a short story by the Russian novel literature writer Anton Chekhov. I read it like 10 years ago, and it was really inspiring for me because it was in the circus world, and that world is nothing that I know about a lot. And the script, I started writing it, and it was about something else, and then it started evolving until it reached its final form in 2013, and we shot and finished it in like 2014, early 2015. Yeah, that's it.
Do you have a process while writing a script? Like, do you follow a method?
Because I write for things that I direct, and I write for other, because I write both for myself and I write for other directors. Each process is different. Like if I'm writing for another director, usually we discuss and brainstorm the idea together. I try to find the common ground, what is inspiring for both of us about this specific story or that specific setup, and then I start working. If it's my own film, I try to I take a lot of time because I try to make sure what the story is for me, and I try to write drafts, and then I throw them away and I write new drafts. So it depends on where the story is coming from.
What kind of films do you find yourself more drawn towards?
I like films in general. Like I don't think I have a specific kind of films that I like. But there are specific things that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of fantasy or sci-fi or horror movies. Rather than that, I like all genres, all kinds of films, and I try to watch films from all over the world. But I'm inspired more to stories about normal people in situations of daily life. I'm more inspired by stories about real people in real places and real issues. Not necessarily like a superhero movie or something. I want those daily life films. Those are the things I'm drawn to.
Contrary to the popular belief, it's harder to portray reality on screen than fictional. So how do you think filmmakers can achieve that?
I think it's by being honest to yourself and to the story you're telling. And I think the most important thing is sometimes we fall into cliches that we have seen in films. Like for example, people are happy, they dance. Not usually everyone who's happy dances, you have to think on the reality of things. How do people express their happiness? You have to be honest, and you have to draw away or run away from things that have been done in movies before. If something's bad is going to happen, it rains and there's thunder, and it's not that, you have to be honest to what's going on. And I think the most important thing is to always keep your eyes on why you're doing this film. You always have to check, why am I doing this? Am I honest to what I wanted to do? Is it enough? And that's for me, the way.
How do you think we can make films which are closely based on reality entertaining as well?
I think any film that's honest and about a character that's real and that I can understand and I can know its motivations will definitely be a film that people will be entertained to watch. And the more the film is about something that you can feel and that's relevant to you as a person, the more you will see it and want to watch it. And I think we shouldn't make our films over intellectual. We should keep them simple, because sometimes we tend to do a lot of things that are very conceptual or very not understandable. And I think that disconnects you from people.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you. My name is Menna Ekram, and please keep watching Manipal Dubai TV.